Alright, just for complete shits and giggles, I wanted to see what it is like to use the Mighty Avengers in Alliance War. I did go ahead and unlock Hercules, of course. I did for raids, and for some reason, I have these characters leveled up. I think I had a lot of extra, back when the reworks were announced, I had nothing to do with my gold. And so I actually have a 4.8 million Mighty Avengers. Now, for some reason, this Orcus team in the bridge is insane at 8.4 million. They're like completely maxed out. So I'm just curious. I know they're not a war team. I also just want to see how Hercules functions in battle. I don't think it actually matters where they are in terms of their placement. I don't think that there's any adjacent skills unless I am wrong. Actually, Vision might. I don't. He did for Bionic Avengers. Now that I think about it, I don't know if it still carries over into Mighty Avengers. I want to see how this team plays. So they have a lot of spawn buffs. That's good. They have spawn immunity. That's good. This gives offense up to all allies. Applies ability block to the primary target. That's not going to do anything here. Flip negatives to positives. I don't have any. So that's not a big deal. It's not going to do that much. But then we have this, though. We flip the taunt, I guess. Ability block to the prime. I mean, they're all... none of that's going to matter. Now, does it have the adjacent? Because it says generate... On war offense, this cannot be blocked or dodged to random. Okay, I thought it was adjacent ally. Yeah, apply ability block to random. Okay, I thought it was an ally thing, but do I even? I don't even need to use that then. Oh yeah, I forgot. Right, we steal the buffs. That's the whole Hercules mechanic. Totally forgot about that. Totally forgot. So we took the boss off sign to Supreme anyways, and we want to do this. So actually, you know what? We should be taking it from, we should be targeting everyone here because it's going to do that from every single character. And I need to, that's why you should be targeting when you're doing the skills, make sure you're targeting a different character each time so that you're taking all their buffs away. So that's a really important thing to remember when you're using Hercules in Alliance War there. So I had all that, I have all the buffs, that's nice, I still have Safeguard. They put their shit back up because their Sentinel took a turn. And my Hercules is dead somehow. And I think now that he's dead, it doesn't work. So that was fun. Too high of a punch up, or I screwed up the character order. I don't know who killed me, but now I'm fucked because of the taunt safeguard. Cool. Okay, that's my first try at this. I'm probably going to end up killing my alliance. Well, actually, let's see. Can we... You know what? If Hercules is still alive, I bet you that would have done it a little bit more. Because they wouldn't have had all those buffs. I don't think we're... I mean... Maybe we have to like kill Sentinel or Scientist Supreme. I don't know if we can. I don't think we're coming back from this. Also, I heard Invisible Woman's still bugged. She's bugged in my I have a little section in my Discord server. She's not cleansing everyone, I think, or something like that. Yeah, she's not cleansing. You see, when she does her little passive or barrier thing, she's not actually cleansing people. So Invisible Woman's bugged. No surprise there. Bit of an issue. Let me find that actually. So what was the bug? Current character bug. She's not clearing any negative status effects when Mighty Avenger allies drop below 30% health. That's great. Thanks, Invisible One. That was a high punch up. But let's see. Can they kill Alpha Flight? Right? Can they at least do that? Alpha Flight's an older team. They're about like 7 or 8 months now. Can they at least do this? This is a punch across with new era characters against old era characters. So can they do this? Now, they cannot clear the safeguard. That's a bit... I mean, they can't clear my safeguard either, I guess. There. My boss because of the safeguard. So this is almost like doing the out of time sort of matchup because everyone's got... Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Hercules has shit armor or something because he just got fucked. He needs defense up too. Holy cow. He does have drain on this skill? Like, maybe that's gonna help? Okay, I got most of my health back. Well, some of my health back. Holy crap. Alright, well... I mean, we can't take any of the... We can take the bus, actually? I think that's kind of what we're doing here. Now, I need to apply stealth to the high... I need to get this away... Get them all away from Hercules, which... actually did nothing. That did not do what I thought it was gonna do. Okay. We can get rid of defense up through safeguard. That is something that Scarlet Witch does have. So that's nice. We're still stuck on the taunt, but we can get a lot of turn bar because there's a shit ton for Falcon to grab. That was like a lot of turn bar, and he might actually just fuck them all up here. We did. Actually, can I? Oh my god. My alliance is going to hate this, but one thing that I think I can abandon right at the last minute. One thing I do want to say is that it seems that Hercules is very squishy, despite from what I think I saw that he had top 10 stats in almost every field. The other thing is, I don't know if Scarlet Witch, I don't know if Invisible Woman's special is working properly. Unless there's a visual error, nobody was in stealth. What it's supposed to do is put everyone into stealth and then pop out the person with the highest HP. And I was trying to do that to make sure that it could get away from Hercules, because based on his low stars, I don't think that's going to be him. So unless there's a change in his, there's something in his kit I'm not fully understanding that I didn't, because it's an essay. Yeah, we can. My alliance isn't gonna like that I'm using this as an experimental war, probably, but luckily we're not super hardcore. Now, something that I did want to find, I don't know if I'm gonna find it here. I might have to come back and record it later. I wanted to do a really high. I don't think there's I want to find a Mephisto. I want to find something like pretty good on war defense. Now, keep in mind that I'm not playing at the upper echelon of Alliance War, right? I'm at 1848. And I want to find teams that are a little bit stronger. That was a bit too tough, and I want to see whether or not there's something better that we can find, particularly some of the new era characters. All right, here's the true test of my boy Hercules. Can he beat Mephisto? Probably not. Right? Probably not. But I thought I would try this anyways. Now, I just do want to say that for the most part, like, this team is almost maxed out. Scarlet Witch could go a little bit higher, but I don't think that's going to matter. I do have, like, purple 2 on most of these characters, and Hercules and Falcon are purple 3. So, 4.8 million versus 5.5. Yeah, I mean, it seems like Hercules is getting smacked around a fair bit. Despite his stats being in the top 10 to 15 for every stat, it seems that he's still taking a fair bit of damage. The exhaust is not going to help either. But if Falcon can get his turn, somehow we can get turn bar. And that might help. So we're stuck into Gladiator over here, right? We're going to take Bust, though, at least. It's just that, you know, it's not going to do a whole lot. We could maybe place an ability block on somebody over here. Maybe we did on Thanos, actually. Now, this is what I was unsure about. Clear stealth from the highest health ally. That didn't work last time. So, can we stun the enemy with the most speed bars? That's gonna be Glad. No, maybe it's Thanos. I actually don't know who it is. Can I stun somebody? Oh, we did stun him actually. So did something, I guess. And we can actually remove the defense down through the safeguard. So that part is nice. And it applies 2 turns of defense down. We're going to get some, I think we can get some turn bar still. We got 100%. Wow. Can we kill? Okay, so that was a little problematic because we just knocked Thanos so far. Wow. Okay, but we can take some buffs. And that's what we need to start doing with the rest of the team is we need to start maybe getting more buffs off of Gladiator. So that seems to be the case. That's not bad. This actually, I think we're gonna win. I might leave it. This maybe it's not so bad after all. Let's now. I think it works for every skill, right? So I think even this, yeah, it does. That's interesting. The mechanic's interesting. I don't have safeguard anymore, so that hurts. We have not killed Mephisto yet, so it's not completely over yet. And no, we were so close. We were kind of close. We got stuck on, and we lost Hercules. I think if Hercules was higher stars, and therefore he didn't die, I think we might have got this, because the beginning part, maybe unlucky, maybe I did too much damage with Falcon to trigger the rain fire. Maybe that was the problem because we lost our safeguard, right? I think there's a good chance that we could beat Mephisto in another comp, or if Hercules was higher stars, I think this would have gone a little bit differently. I think that was fairly interesting. Maybe it was better in G, though. I do want to kind of see, I don't know if I'm going to get a chance. I want to see whether or not Astral. I'm trying to find an Astral or This is like a partial Astral, and I don't really want to go up against this. I want to test either Astral or some sort of Odin comp. I would like to see that. So I'm going to see if I can find that later on. Okay, now I also thought, because I'm probably going to lose Crucible anyways, that why don't we test Mighty Avengers in Cosmic Crucible? Now, I know that they're not meant for Cosmic Crucible at all, but I thought, hey, maybe we could use them against some teams that are also not Crucible focused. And so I'm thinking just maybe Orcus, Spider Society, maybe Astral. The other ones I'm not that confident in at all, so I'm not going to bother. Let's go for. I mean, there's a lot of things that can beat Orcus, I suppose, but I just want to see, right? So we have. Let's just go to my war squads. It's easier to find that down here. I have 4.1 million for the entire team, right? So let's give that a shot. Now Emma Frost on defense, I think is still bugged. Pretty sure she's still bugged. So that part's not that big of a deal. That's gonna happen. Cool. Okay. Well, that was a lot of damage. Okay, maybe Falcon's gonna get stunned, right? Because he's tech. 2 tech characters. Okay, we got fucked. I don't think we're coming back from this, but that lands an ability block. We actually cleansed that. Maybe. There's no Sentinel actually, but yeah, this was rough. At least we get the turn bar right. Can we come back with losing Scarlet Witch? Is that possible? Holy shit! Okay, we need to get some barrier up there. We got a stun. No, it only stuns in war defense. I forgot. Okay. All right. Come on, Herc. Did almost nothing. Okay. That I had offense down. I guess that didn't help either. Oh boy. This might didn't do enough damage. Okay, I guess I had offense down. Okay, so I think the consensus is we're not winning this on Cosmic Crucible on this one, so we're gonna quit out of that one. I'm just gonna assume that we weren't gonna 3-man Orcus there from that point on. So turn bar bad. Can we beat an old era team? I mean, maybe you're not supposed to use this team at all. I do like using Falcon plug and play, but I do use them here and there in Cosmic Crucible. But is there any value to Mighty Avengers? That's kind of what I wanted to figure out here today. Pav is always one of those funny ones because he still kicks the shit out of people. Holy crap! Scarlet Witch just not having a good day. At least we're spreading. Nope, we're not. I was like, maybe we're spreading out the damage. Will she survive? Oh no! Just not enough. There's no spawn. I think there's no spawn bust to this team, right? Outside of they can't even beat Spider Society. Spider Society is honestly the best team that they had ever designed in the old era. It is such for a raid team. It is just still holds fairly well against even I mean they're not a Crucible team either, and yet they're kicking the shit out of my new era stack characters. So that's just crazy. And let's see. So they're not good against fast teams at all. Well, good thing that Astral is not the fastest team in the world. Can they even do this? I guess is what we're going to find out here really quickly. Did we dodge a stun? I think Vision just dodged a stun by Black Cat. That's really interesting. The ability block probably should be going on to Shadow King. I think. Right? He goes first, doesn't he? Yeah, that's what I thought. And then we need to focus on Doctor Strange. I think. Okay. Oh, we got the adjacent ability block there on Ancient One. Okay, so and does that do the war offense? Okay, the defense up thing. I was like, does it do that in all game modes? But we did get an extension of the ability block, so that's not terrible. We might actually get a win. By God, you know, maybe I should use the alt. I don't know why I necessarily went for that. We got 70% turn bar. That's not bad, but I think the alt might have been better because I just lost my offense up. So that part kind of sucks. We need to kill Strange here. Otherwise, he might bring somebody back. This should do a lot of damage. We did... Okay. I feel like it does way more damage in Alliance War than it does in other game modes. But the only difference in Alliance War, I think... Maybe I used it wrong. Let's just kill... Well, that did a fair bit, actually. We need to kill Strange. Can we kill Strange, please? Please? He's got the ghosty. He's got the ghosty. Got Moondragon dead. Oh, motherfucker. How many did you... Oh, God. Okay, you brought back Shadow King. We need to kill him. Come on, come on. Oh, my God. Tough. Tough one there. That slows... Oh, no, we lost Vision. It should bring Vision back to life. Honestly, it should. I think that should bring Vision back. I think we might be fucked. Okay, not good. You know, maybe I misplayed that. That's possible. Also, if they had Emma Frost, I probably would have been fucked as well. So, what's the consensus? That you probably shouldn't be using this team in Cosmic Crucible. That's what I just got out of all that. Yeah. Okay. All right. So after all of that, how do I feel about the Mighty Avengers? Well, you know, I think the one issue that I have with this team, at least in Alliance War, right, is that once Hercules or if Hercules dies, the team entirely falls apart. And I guess it's not that surprising because when you have these kind of like 4 reworks plus 1 new character, that normally is the case, right? Infestation with Big Time Spidey, even Jean Grey to some extent in Cosmic Crucible, right into how that team functions with the Immortal X-Men. Hercules is fairly squishy, even though it's weird because when I did the Shiju Core video for him, like his stats were all in the top 10. Maybe it's just because I'm 3-3, right? And so once he's like 5-5 or higher, like maybe he's not that squishy. But Alpha Flight's Wolverine almost killed him in one of the things, one of the attempts. And so other characters that are stronger would have an easier time of blowing him over. And that's a bit of a problem because once he's dead, the team falls apart. They're very easy to use against Alpha Flight, though. You could probably honestly do it because Falcon can solo Alpha Flight. Once you do the special, you get the turn bar and then use the ultimate. Honestly, I almost wonder whether or not you could do it just with Hercules, Falcon, and like, I don't know, level 75 or less Scarlet Witch, Invisible Woman, and Vision. So my consensus of this team, honestly, is that, you know, obviously you need Falcon and Hercules for the raids, but the other 3 you do not. And if you're a veteran player who has some of these built up already because of the past, great, and that's okay. But for newer mid-game players and even, you know, like players who don't have them leveled up, I wouldn't consider it a priority. And that's kind of the takeaway that I got from my gameplay, is that they're not good enough to really justify putting a lot of resources into. So if you're struggling, if you're in that position where you don't have the training mats to you know, like finish the stuff you're already doing, then I wouldn't pay too much attention to Mighty Avengers, honestly, beyond the 2 that you need for raids, right? You know, and so that's kind of the takeaway that I have from this team. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. And until next time, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you all later. Boilon signing out.